Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Let's Play series. This is Mario Kart 64. Might not have recorded me say the intro the first time, but here we go. Love this game as a kid. Matter of fact, this was one of the first Nintendo 64 games I got growing up. I could actually drive in this before I could actually drive a car. Maybe that dates this video and shows everyone how old I am, but moving on. I actually played this before I played Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. As I mentioned in other videos, that I was more of a Genesis kid than a Nintendo kid as far as Super NES came. So I'm just going to mess around with this. This is just something I wanted to do in advent of Mario Kart 8 coming out in a couple of weeks, and I'm excited about that, as most of you who have a Wii U are. The lack of software that's out there, it's my Wii U, me speaking personally, it was collecting dust up until a couple of weeks ago. Some good games on there. I'm playing Child of Light right now for that system, just to kind of keep it on when I can. So we're just going to play a couple of 50's too short. We'll do 100cc. We'll probably just do one cup for now. And we'll start out with Mario. We might rotate some characters around. Mushroom cup. Yeah, so I cut a lot of lawns just to get a Nintendo 64, I should mention. But it was totally worth it. Games like Super Mario 64, it just changed the way I looked at video games forever. One thing that was neat about this was, this was in 3D. There was no way you could go from playing this first to going to play Super Mario Kart and really looking at it in the same light. It just wasn't going to happen. This is also neat because you got characters like Wario to play as for the first time ever, at least here in the US, that I can remember that was in a game with Mario. I'm sure somebody out there is like, no, this one game had him in there, but I don't remember. And if you really want to complain about it, hit up your local congressman and ask them if I give a fuck. So going forward, and me cursing aside, this game was just great. I think this was the first one that had the spike shell, or the shell that comes at you if you're in first place, to kind of change things around. One thing that annoyed me but kind of leveled the playing field was the AI in here. You could hit Wario, for example, who's actually, I guess, my nemesis for this particular course. I can hit him 3 or 4 times in a row and he'll just magically appear right there underneath me. Even on the map screen, which I forgot how to change on this type of controller, where you can see everyone who's kind of right next to you. I don't mean the screen that you see here. I don't mean the actual course map you see on the right, but the actual box that kind of goes around you. You just see he's like right there, no matter how many times I hit him. Very, very frustrating, but that's the cost you pay to be the boss. You don't want to be in first place, you just have to deal with stuff like that. You also got Mario Kart Wii, which was neat. I enjoyed that, but it had a little different spin on it as far as the different types of vehicles you can go. One thing I didn't realize until playing online is if you're not using the bike, you're probably not going to win. Even with some shortcuts, you're probably not going to win. There's some friends I play with, even with Bowser, gaining that acceleration later on, he keeps rolling. You're just not going to win. You just don't stand a chance unless you've got the bike. Alright, here we go, Moo Moo Farm. This was one of those laid-back, empty kind of stages until you run over some, I guess you call them molehills, and it's one of those things where at the end of a course, and you just saw me run over it, you're going to get messed up. Now I am playing this on an emulator, so that's why you're seeing some glitches. But the emulator is smooth enough to, you know, get you to where you need to. Until you're running, I can still win this. Until you're running more than one player, you know, split screen, then it could potentially be a problem. But getting back to what I was saying, yeah, if you're not using the bike, which has this very, I should say, close turn, where the steering allows you to stay in line and not go outside the track, and that helps a lot. That's almost, to me, like having stupid moles, having access to a shortcut, if you will. Pretty far back, but I think I skipped somebody, but we've got to catch up here. We've got Mario, who's I just keep getting hit over here today. I keep running over the same thing I was complaining about earlier, and I almost never do that in this game. But like all others, I'm not usually talking during this either. I'm gonna get fourth. Oh, look at that, third. Still not what I should have been getting. Still not what I should have been getting. I should have got first on this. But considering I got hit every lap by those stupid moles, I think that's pretty good, and we're just going to keep on rolling. I think only Wario and Bowser are close to me anyway right now. Yeah, so I'm actually losing now to Wario by 3 points. Now, this is hands down probably my favorite course in the entire game. When I think of Mario Kart, I think of this level. They used to have what we call strategy guides. I know some of you watching this have never seen one in print. You get all your stuff digital or watch people on YouTube, such as myself, play these things. But you used to have strategy guides that you would buy that come out with the games, and those would give you all kinds of tips and tricks on, you know, the best routes and shortcuts. But this was one of those levels where you see that shortcut I just missed. I discovered on my own, nobody telling me, and you know, just the music in here is just, it was just so different from what I expected from a Mario game, a little kind of jazz slash maybe lounge type of music. It was just kind of surreal in its own right. This mushroom is pretty awesome as a power-up too. It seems like I got more enjoyment of it when I was younger, just mashing the button as much as I could rather than actually advancing across the board. But what you needed was a good start or a mushroom to get over this, and yeah, I missed it again. Very satisfying when you get through there. Pretty much the computer is never going to catch you unless you maybe take your hand off the controller for a little bit. But yeah, very, very beautiful stage, even with the graphics looking how they look now. This stage is still gorgeous, and if you've got like you've got an emulator on your computer that updates this to like maybe 720p, it looks even sharper. You can actually have this game skinned to, you know, really look. Oh, still missed it. I'm a lot better getting that with Toad than I am any of the other characters. And look at this, I might have lost to Bowser because I didn't keep a power up. Oh, look at that, we somehow got past it. You gotta be really running in the water here because of those stupid crabs. There we go, first place. So I'm in control of my own destiny again. We've got one more lap coming up. Or I should say one more course coming up. Oh, I'm actually tied with Wario, so this is pretty much going to be do or die right here. I thought I had more leverage than that. But this is it, kids. All or nothing. Calamari Desert. Now there's some kind of secret here where you can actually get on the railroad tracks, but I was never one to risk that. I never really figured out how that works. So don't expect me to try to go for it here with this race for all the marbles. I always thought that was neat how all the characters actually stop at the train tracks right before, as if they were trying to give some safety message to the youth to, you know, follow traffic laws. But you don't want to get hit either, like Bowser just did. You want to make sure you got safety first going on here. Never really cared for this track, honestly. It seemed kind of bland and it slowed down the pace, and to have it as the very last track, maybe I could have preferred it if it was the first track, you know. But you tend to have like a Mario or Luigi circuit always has, you know, kind of the intro, you know, beginner's traditional track for these kind of games. Wow, and I totally missed the power-up boxes. Alright, good. See, he's gone for now, but he'll totally be back in like, what, 5 seconds? I got a slight lead, which is above him still. As long as I don't screw up. Oh, there he goes, right there. If I could just knock him into third. Okay, there we go. Peach can just hold him down there. I've got this in the bag. This will be my race to lose. Alright, that should have slowed him down a little bit. I'm going to hold on to this mushroom just in case. He's got a... Oh, no, we're going to... Oh, I shouldn't have went for that. Oh, he got hit right along with me. That was a mistake. I meant to hold on to that mushroom as a slight boost to kind of just gun it at the end, but fortunately he was dumb enough to follow me into the train itself. So almost there at the finish line. Up another mushroom here. We're just gonna go ahead and take this. There we go. We got him. So there you have it, kids. I know it seemed like a short little ride, but this was going on a 12-13 minute video right here. So maybe next time, if there's a next time, I'll go ahead and continue on with this and maybe do the next course. Maybe with Mario again, maybe with a different character. Probably, if I remember, maybe Toad. I like the Toad's Turnpike level. Toad was honestly my favorite character in this game. One thing that used to frustrate me was having to watch this scene right here, knowing you lost. I don't remember it too well if you didn't get at least third what happens. I think they give you a bomb or something, you get blown up. I honestly cut the game off if I knew I wasn't going to at least get... Obviously there's the fourth place right there in the corner over there. But I think if you are actually in fourth, you get blown up or something like that with the bomb. Yeah, but honestly, just cut that off and get frustrated knowing that you had to redo all 4 levels again if you wanted the gold. If you got the gold, I think in this game what did you do? You might have unlocked a new title screen or something like that. This was way before any hidden characters, or I don't even think there's any like secret tracks in this. But all in all, still fun to have a system that finally allowed you 4 players to play a game like this. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.